Hi everyone, my name's Anita, I'm the Violet Stitcher and this is Floss Tube number 24. You see I almost forgot my name there. Oops. Right, so I haven't got, oh maybe I do have, I have a reasonable amount to show you this month, but mostly I have a lot of gifts as what's that new person who I've been watching and I've completely forgotten. I will put her down below, but she's hilarious. And yes, she says that she doesn't have a partner, so she gifts herself cross-stitch stuff that she thinks her partner would give her if they were around, if she had one. So which I think is a lovely way of thinking about it. I have a partner, but he doesn't know much about cross stitch, so I also gift myself cross stitch items. But actually, I've won a whole load of stuff. But some of it earlier in the year, but it all arrived in August. So I've just been super lucky recently in my cross stitch part of my life. So that's all cool, and you get I'll show you that at the end, if you know, in case you're not interested. I think, yeah, so let's begin. Right, so I have finished some things. I have an FFO to show you, and this is this one here, Biscornu number 6. I think I showed you the finished. I think I haven't shown you the FFO, have I? Oh, maybe I have. Anyway, here it is again. I'm very excited by it. So this is Modern Folk Embroidery Biscornu number 6. I think he does eight Biscornus in one pattern that you can buy. And I did number 6 because I quite liked it. I still haven't sent it off to my friend for her birthday, which was a while ago now, and I should really get around to doing that. But now it's here, I might as well show you. So I chose a variegated thread. I think it was Crafty Kitten one. And found out this proper way that you should be sewing them together, and once I got going with it, it was okay. I got into the rhythm of doing that, and I found a button, and you see I have not quite centered it, which is very annoying, but I'm not undoing it again. So there we go, that's that. So that's that one finished. And my other finish, which I was surprised about, is Bee Mermaid from Nora Corbett, and she's all done. Look at that, beads and everything. And so it's all ready for my friend's birthday, which is in December. Hopefully I won't leave it to last minute to FFO it, but I'm not quite sure how to FFO it. I mean, it's fairly small. I don't want to make it too large. I don't want to take up too much wall space for her. I could try and do a flat fold. I've never done one of those before, so it stands up on a shelf. I think she has a shelf area, or a pillow, or I'm not sure. So let me know if you've got any suggestions about what I should do with that. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Just show it closer. I changed everything, and luckily I had all the beads that I needed in my stash, so that was all great. And I've kitted up the next one that I'm going to start, which I haven't started quite yet, and that's going to be S Mermaid for my next swimming friend. And she said she likes blues and greens, so that's what I'll be going with. This is mostly bluey greeny, apart from that yellowy border, which I'll be not doing. So yeah, I just need to choose the fabric for that one as well. I haven't quite chosen. So yeah, that's that one. So those are my two finishes. Well, one finish, one FFO. Oh, right, Dragon Clans, here it is. So yeah, let's get on with my whips. The first one I'll show you is Dragon Clans as usual. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. Oh, its glory. This is where I was at last time you saw it. Oh, yep. So there you go. So I'd finished the. That's not quite the top row, but I finished the row that I was working on at the top. So yeah. So this is where it's at now. And I'm at 73%. Oh, step back. Yep. So I'm starting that bottom row. That is the bottom, the very bottom of the pattern. I've reached it. Oh, there we go. And it is not the most exciting because you've got to the bottom. So that is a lot of sky I'm going to end up doing. There is a tiny dragon here. You can't tell because I've got, oh, over this side obviously. I'm seeing everything in reverse. There is a tiny dragon here, but you can't tell because I've got so many hanging threads. Yeah, he's a bit fuzzy. But there is a tiny dragon just flying upwards, I think, at the bottom. It's not clear on the main picture either. If you have a look, the bottom, where it was, it's actually covered by the word crafts there. But there's a tiny dragon there. So I should be coming up to finishing this black dragon. Get rid of those threads as well. This black dragon here. As you can see, the tips of its wings. Here, to wing tips. So I'll be finishing that black dragon and then moving across. Obviously we won't get that far before next month, but hopefully you'll finish the black dragon this month. So that'd be great. Still on track for April sometime, so quite happy with that. I'll show you my back, it's hideous. There we go. Right, what next? Clumsy Witch. So Clumsy Witch is by Cottage Garden Samplings. It's available as a PDF on their website. I think you can also get it as a what's the word I want? Printed paper, a paper printed pattern, one of those things. Yep. This is where I was at last time. So I think I was working on the face of the witch, choosing the colours for that. So that bogs me down a bit, but I've got there. And this is where I'm at now. So I have done more of the face, and also I've done the cat. So this I free-handed while looking at photos of my cat. I think it's not bad. So let me show you a picture of my cat, so you can, although not that she stays still. Well, there you go, see? Her tail's a bit darker than the rest of her. There she is lounging on my cross stitch in the sunshine. She's got a bit of a white neck, some white back legs, and her face is patchy, I guess is the word. She looks like she's a pirate. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. That I look at that and think, yeah, that's Savik. Looking grumpy at the end of my broomstick. So now I've just got, well, there's a bit of pumpkin left. I've got all those rats to put on. I'm not sure if I'll put the bat on, which is supposed to be here, or I might need it to balance out the rest of the image. I'll see when I've added all the bats. See what I think. But yeah, it's coming along. We are closing in on a finish, I think. So go from the top of my pile. So next one is Sky Queen, which is from Yes, I don't have a picture because it's in this magazine. Right, Sky Queen from the World of Cross Stitch, and that is the finished picture. That's what she's supposed to look like when she's done. And I'm working in this area here. Just this. I started here, which is the middle, and I've worked up and done this part of the wing. So this is where I was last time. So yeah, I was just starting on the top of the wing there. I'm stitching this on 25 count, what is it, Unicorn Farts by Chromatic Alchemy. And I have put 500 stitches in for Whipco, and I've completed the top of this, which is so confetti, especially along the rim, the edge here, where it was touching this darker colour. But we've got out of that now, and this is a bit more solid, so I've been filling in this. So that's going well. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying that. There are so many colours though that are so similar. And like, really, was there really necessary to put all those different colours in? But there we go. And this fabric is amazing. Look at this fabric. It's going to look quite funky. So that's cool. Yeah, I spent a lot of this month putting 500 stitches into everything due to a game I was playing, obviously, because my life's run by games. And it was quite good actually, because I got to see quite a lot of progress, whereas usually I try and touch every project that I own in a month and usually end up putting only 100 there, 200 there, apart from Dragon Clans of course, which gets quite a lot. And it's very bitty and you don't get to see much progress. So I think because I've got so many projects now, I can't really, well, it's not feasible to touch every single thing in a month, so I'm gonna not stress about that as much anymore. I shouldn't have been stressing about it in the first place, but there we go. I actually had a dream. I actually had a nightmare where I said that I would do this cross stitch and I would finish it by a set time, and there was no way I was going to manage that unless I dropped everything else, including Dragon Clans. I was like, oh no, I can't do that. And I was really stressed about it. And then I woke up and went, oh, stupid brain, why are we stressed about cross stitch? No. Very exasperating. But it wasn't real, so that's okay. So real life, we're not going to stress. Anyway, there goes insight into my crazy brain. So back to real life. Mixed Berries is another dragon project. This one's by Stanley Morrison, charted by Paine Free Crafts. I am not doing the background. I am stitching it on a piece of... What am I stitching it on? Let's have a look. Piece of Nimbus by Chromatic Alchemy to take the place of the sky. This is where it was last time. Just getting into his claw, no, edge of his wing, maybe that is, on the strawberry dragon. And this is where I'm at now. So I did a bit more of the red coming up his body here. You probably can't tell, but I did put 500 stitches in there, honest. And yeah, I don't think I did much more of the green, but I was just trying to fill out this wing edge. I want to say arm, but it's not his arm, obviously. He's a dragon. And then coming up here and trying to work out where the neck goes, and then I can do the head. And then I'll move down to do his rest of his wings and his legs. I think I'll finish a dragon at a time. I know that the blackberry, I think it's a blackberry dragon, is sitting here. So it's there's a lot of black going on there. I'm really loving this one. It's a very fun project. Love watching the dragon appear. That one. Sorry if I'm rushing. I'm trying to make sure that I get all this done before the Grand Prix starts today, because it is a slightly more exciting start than usual because Verstappen is not on pole. I mean, he probably will be on pole like 5 seconds after the start, but he's not starting on pole. So it might be interesting. Right, now not a dragon project. Heart of Violets and Jade. This is a chatelaine. Oh, I've still got that dreadful picture. I keep meaning to replace that. So that's vaguely what it's supposed to look like. Computer generated image with some violets in it. This is where I was at last time. That's the bottom section of it, where I was concentrating on. And oh, I've got threads everywhere, obviously. That's what I do. Right. This is where I'm at now. So I have hit the bottom of the pattern. Let me fold that. All right, let me show you the whole thing. There you go. So I'm slightly over halfway. And I've got down to the bottom of the pattern. And now I'm starting up the other side of the heart. I did have a vague plan to finish this in January, but I really don't think it's going to happen due to all my other plans, unfortunately. Maybe this is what I was stressing about in my dream. No, never mind. There's no need to stress about it. It'll get done when it gets done. So yeah, so you see all the violets in it, which is really quite cool. I'm loving how it's coming out. And I like the variegated thread, and there's the odd specialty stitch, not very much. This is quite an easy stitch, to be honest. Yeah, and Markup RXP is doing a great job at showing me where I should be stitching. So yeah, half a heart, lovely. Oh, did I say what I was stitching it on? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, I'm getting bad at that. But I've got all the information below. And also, I was thinking, because I'm storing everything on Notion, I can actually share a published version of that with you. So I will get on and do that. And I'm also, because some people have, after my last video, have said that they would like to start some of the dragon ones with me next year, which is great. And then I think it was Kaylee asked me when I was going to start them, which is a very good question. If you're going to start it with me, you're going to want to know when. So I will, in my Notion, when I share it, put which project that I intend to start when, approximately, because it will depend a bit on when I finish projects, so that I have a gap in order to start it. So, but approximately then, and then I'm near closer to the time, it'll be a more accurate date. So yeah, I will get around to sorting that this month. What was I going to say? What's this stitched on? Yes, it's stitched on yet another purple fabric. It's obviously Chromatic Alchemy. Oh, pressing the wrong button there. Chromatic Alchemy Idyll, 28 count, linen, 2/1. No, that's not right. 2/2. Thank you. I knew what I was saying. There we go. What's that one? Oh, that's another dragon. Yeah, let's do dragons. Right. This is a Dragons of the Sabbat enormous project by Anne Stokes, who you telling me? Stand up. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Anne Stokes, charted by Paine Free Crafts. And I still haven't got far, I haven't got out of this Q-snap yet. This is where I was at last time. I was going round the ring of the pentagram. I don't think you're going to be able to tell that I've done anything, but I have. I put in 500 stitches here. And I have almost completed this blue ring around the pentagram, and there's a small gap there where I haven't done it. And then, guess what? There's another blue ring around that. So that's what I'll be doing. And then I think there's a purple ring. So, you know, just going to get more and more rings until it branches off into let's show you the main one again. Spokes, that's the word. Wow, that actually is going to take forever for me to get to a dragon. At that point, I think I might pick a spoke, go upwards, and then start stitching on a dragon, because it'll be about time. That might happen at the end of next year, at this rate. Well, that'll be great. There we go. Just remember the threads. Non-dragon. This one is my first Haid, and it is Spirit of Flight by Josephine Wall. That's what it looks like. Well, will look like when it's finished. Oh, look, and I made a bag out of Josephine Wall fabric. Unfortunately, the actual picture I couldn't find anywhere. It was all sold out, that fabric. But I did find the butterfly, or actually there's a dragonfly as well there, flying things fabric. And also, I'll show the inside of this as well. They had the, is it swallows? Or house martins, or some sort of bird? Swung around, isn't it? There we go. Anyway, so yeah, that's my project bag, which I'm quite happy about. It's Josephine Wall. Which means I can't use it for anything else. No, it doesn't. I mean, it's going to be, I mean, this project is going to be around forever. So, where did we get to last time? Not very far, because I just started it. And I have put 500 stitches in here, and you can just about tell that I have. So, let me just pull this up, because there's so much fabric. There we go. So, I am starting, so I've got to the bottom of the page. It's page 9 of who knows how many pages. So I'm just starting to do all the, that's why there's so many more threads. Just going across here, and then I'll start working along until that page is finished. That is her arm, apparently, when you zoom out. So let me show you the main one again. So that is right in the centre, and that is her arm and a bit of her scarf, dress, her gauzy fabric that she's holding there. Yeah, it's beautiful. This is the project, which I've probably told you about a million times, that inspired me to start full coverage, but I hadn't. It wasn't my first full coverage that I started for some reason. I don't know why that was. Started with all the dragons. Another dragon. So this is another Anne Stokes project. Oh, what's it called? Fantasy Dragon. There we go. And also World of Cross Stitch. I'll put which magazine edition it is below. You can still buy this digitally, possibly also in paper pattern. And that is what it will look like. So this nice oak tail dragon. And this is where was last time. There we go. So I was concentrating on the head. I started with the middle again, and then I worked up to the head to do that. And the first foot, and now 500 stitches gets you another foot of the dragon. And this is the edge of, you're wondering why it's so straight. This is the edge of the pattern comes in 2 pages side by side. This is the edge of page 1. And I haven't actually scanned in page 2 yet, so which I'll do that. But there's a whole bit of wing up here, so I'll do that first before I move on to the next page. So I'm just finishing off the bottom of his belly here, I think. Yep, just under his his front claw. I really should learn my dragon terms, shouldn't I? I mean, I'd stitched so many of them. And this one is a proper dragon. I know someone pointed out to me that actually one of the ones I was calling a dragon was a wyvern because it only had 2 legs, and you are so right, and I cannot believe I got that wrong. I should know that. I felt mortified. But thank you for pointing it out. Normally it's me who's very pedantic about these things and go, that's not a dragon, that's a worm. But this one is a proper dragon. It has 4 legs and wings. So yeah, so I did a bit more backstitch down the spikes of back of the neck. And well, you can see, if you go in, I love these swirls that are developing from the, you think it's all green, there's just so much green. Well, it is all green, but you can see the sort of texture of the dragon coming out, which is lovely. Yeah, I really like that. So I struggled with this one at the start, but I am enjoying it a lot more these days. And this one is stitched on Chromatic Alchemy, of course. Oh. 1/1 on 25 count. Oh, and I haven't put the fabric in. Something on something Chromatic Alchemy. Oh, and I haven't written it down, so it's quite likely that I will never now know. Oh well. So that's that. That's everything. Yep. Sherry. What is the name of that floss tuber? It'll drive me nuts now. Wait, I can have a look on my history. Hang on. Here we go. Just So Sherry. That's it. And she's just started on Floss Tube 2. Has 1,000, over 1,000 subscribers, which is great. She is hilarious. She's Scottish Geordie, which is a great combo. And yeah, I have laughed out loud most of the way through. So thank you very much for that, Sherry, for starting your floss tube. Loved it. And I will link her below. Right, now that I've got that out of my system, my brain stopped trying to work out what her name was. We can carry on. So, Dalek. Dalek. This is what Dalek will look like when he's finished. I say he. I wonder if Daleks have a gender. Oh, some Doctor Who fans out there can tell me, but I can't remember. I think there was the main Dalek, wasn't there? And I think he was male. Oh, I'm going to have to do some Googling now. Right, anyway, I'm doing this for Matt's birthday in December. And I am just over halfway now. And I was concentrating, this is where I was last time, and I was concentrating on those splodges all around the bottom. I've still got the needle sticking out in that picture. Yeah, and that was slowing me down a bit because I couldn't carry the thread underneath the white fabric. Well, at least I was trying not to. And so now I've got all that finished along the bottom, and I've started back up at the top. So there's all the splatters are done, and I'm starting at the top again with the white, and then I'm going to come along and fill that all in as we go. So yeah, he's on target to be finished sometime in November, so I can get it all framed in December. I'm really liking it. I'll be quite sad when this one's done, but I mean, it'd be great to be up on the wall. Yeah, it's looking quite funky. It'd be good when that plunger. What is that part of the Dalek called? I'm sure Morty can tell me. I'll have to Google it. Anyway, that bit that sticks out, the classic Dalek style, where it says exterminate, the whisk bit and the plunger is yeah. Once that bit's out, it'll look great. I think that's. Oh, I can see the whisk now. The whisk bit is here, isn't it? Coming out, just forming with the white lines. Yeah, so we're almost there, and then everyone will be able to recognise it. There you go. Shows my lack of Dalek knowledge on that project. Right. Let's go for a dragon. So this one is Dragon Clans. Oh no. We've obviously done that one. What am I on about? Dragon Pancakes. There we go. Oh dear. It's not even before my first coffee. I have no excuse. There we go. Dragon Pancakes, and this one is by Nadezhda Kazarina. Yes. Etsy shop is Stitched by Soul. I'm at 75% now. Approximately. And this is where I was at last time. I still haven't looked at what that honey twirly thing is called. Anyway, I was working on that and the strawberries. And this is stitched on some mystery blue 28 count 2/2, and I have finished that bit in the bottom corner. So that's all cool. And the strawberries, and so now I'm moving along the bottom to finish the pancakes and the dish on the bottom right hand side, and then I'll be up and get to stitch all those dragon wings at the last bit. His mighty stack of pancakes is almost finished. So yeah, that's looking good. Might even get finished by the end of the year. That's my plan. There's so much confetti. But yeah, we're getting there. I think I did 500 on that. Let's have a look. Yes, I did. So in theory, it should get finished by the end of the year. Okay. This is in my space bag. Because why not? Space and aliens and rocket ships. Yep. I don't have sensible bags. So that's Dragon Pancakes. And oh, there's this one. There's the one that Sabbat was sitting on. Which is the Swans. Do I have a picture? Yes, I do. That's by Cottage Garden Samplings, part of their Year in the Woods series. I'm still on number 2. It finished. Was it last year? Yeah. I'm way behind. And I am so close to a finish now. This is where it was at last time. So I think I'd finished the swans, yep, and I was working in that foliage area at the top. And this is where I'm at now. So I've started on the house. I finished that foliage area at the top. Put in some more trees. Yeah, it's just the house to do, and you see I have started its roof as well. the white doesn't show it very well. It's better in real life. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. And yeah, there's another tree to do, and then we're done. So I might even finish that this month, which should be great. And then we can move on to reindeer. So that's cool. And this is on 25 count 1/1. Cirrus by Chromatic Alchemy. Opalescent. You can see the sparkle. Maybe if I tip it slightly. Yeah, there we go. Sparkle, sparkle. And you see the trees merge nicely into the trees of the fox, which is quite cool. I like that. I'm not sure. And the snowflakes as well, because the fox has some snowflakes, and so does the swan. I haven't checked the reindeer, so I'm not quite sure if it has things that merge into the other side of the fox as well. We'll see. Probably. Okay, that's that one. And it does, I did count it, and it is correct at the top. I'm like, phew, look at that. I thought it'd be like one stitch out, which probably wouldn't matter too much, but it would be annoying. Oh, if you can hear that, that's my cat meowing for some reason. Okay. Right, just gather my bits. The tower's getting a bit precarious now. Okay. And this is, we're almost at the end. This is Violet by Nora Corbett. Picture is here. This one's now out of print. There she is. Faceless Nora. And I'm stitching this as requested, apart from I changed the wings to be a bit more grey rather than white. Oh no, where? Show you progress. That's where it was last time. I was concentrating on the bottom part. With the, you can see the folds of her dress. And I stuck 500 stitches in, and I still haven't finished the bottom part. There's yet more dress to go. So I'm working on that, and I've done, I think I did a bit more back stitch on the wings, but we'll probably get up there and finish that off. Still haven't quite finished her head. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where maybe I'll finish up off the top next time I pick her up. Yeah, she's getting there. I started looking at beads as well, and I think I have all the beads I need, which is lovely. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, last one is my new start. So this is, oh, oops, Violet picture is left out. Let me put that back in. Okay, so I started a new one by Climbing Goat. One moment. Yes, Climbing Goat, who's on Etsy. I'll link below. This is for a birthday present for my friend who loves cats and space. So, Cat's Eye Nebula, I thought that was perfect. And the colours are amazing. And this is where I've got to. Oh, which way up is it? Maybe that way? Not that it really matters. It's a nebula. I think it's that way. Anyway, doing this on black even weave 25 count 2/2. It's really cool, and I'm almost finished. I think that was 500 stitches in there, and it's pretty much done. So I'm just going to finish that off, do a few beads, frame it in a hoop, and then she can stick it on her wall along with her other space pictures. So there we go. I love this. There's a whole load of nebula from Climbing Goat, and yeah, I stitched them for myself one day. Oh yeah, I'll show you all the colours. Look at the colours on this. It's just so pretty. All those purples. I suppose I would say that, yeah. Prettiest nebula ever. Well, so far. I've stitched. Right, that is it. That is all my whips and starts and finishes. So if you were only here for that part, sorry, I'm scratching. I got bitten so much yesterday. Ugh. If you're only here for that part, then thank you for watching. I should say welcome to all my new subscribers. All out of sync. Yeah, so thank you for watching. If you don't want to see any of the stuff that I've won and bought, that's perfectly fine, and I will see you next time. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I love it. It's always nice to interact with people. I know I haven't caught up on my last comments. I'm working through them. I promise. Sorry. Right, so for the rest of you hanging around, I won some stuff. Yay! So the first thing I won, or the first thing I'm going to show you anyway, is from Kaylee Tent Stitch. I won her mystery bag of stuff, and it's so cool. Right, so what am I going to show you first? Oh, okay. I don't know where to start. I've left it all together. I'm going to show you the bag. The bag is very cool. Look, it's dragons. Oh, so good. Look at all the dragons. There's more dragons on the back. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a more perfect bag. And it has a little key fob. Oh, is that going to focus? It's not, but it's full of little purple balls. Cool. I love this project bag, and now that I've shown it to you, I can use it and put a dragon project in there. I mean, I might have to start a new one. Oh no. Right, and so also I got sent some threads. They are lovely, so let me show you. This one is Siamese Cat. I should have used some of this when I was doing Stitching Sabbat, because bits of her are very this colour, but ooh, yes, that is focusing. There we go. And I'm sure I'll stitch her again. Thank you very much for that. This one is Split Pea. Oh, look at that bright green. Lovely. This one is Midnight. It's a lovely colour. Sort of bluey purple. Yeah. I like this one. This is Tikka Masala. Fantastic pumpkin colours. Fudge, which is pretty much my hair at the moment. Oh, I could use that on the Clumsy Witch hair. Ah, thank you very much, Kaylee. And this one is Stonewashed Denim. Look at the variegation on that. It's lovely. That would look good on a mermaid. Yeah. So, got those threads, but it didn't stop there. No, I also have fabric. And this one is called Ursula's Domain. It is blue and green. Oh, I should have got a thing to hide behind it. Anyway, let's see if we can do this. There we go. Now it looks a bit better. Yeah. So not sure what I'm going to put that, but I think maybe some mermaid of some kind. Yeah, did I say that's 28 count within it? I've got some beehive fabric. Look at that. definitely need some bees to go on that, which is lucky because I have a lot of bee patterns. I have this friend who loves bees. Honeybee it's called. 28 count. So got some bee patterns perfect for that. This is quite bright pink. Oh, I don't normally stitch on pink, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see if I can find a pattern for this one. What is it called? It's called Blushing Pink. Oh, I love the mottling. Yeah. Oh, I got a needle minder. Look how cute. It's a cat in a cup. Oh, is it a cat in a cup? Or is it a squirrel? I think it might be a squirrel. It's very cute anyway. A critter in a cup. Oh, I can put that on a project now. And also some purple fabric. Look at that. Let's open it up a bit more. Lovely. Add it to my purple fabric collection. Queen of the Night. So thank you very much, Kaylee. That was amazing. A beautiful package. And I will look forward to using all of that. So yeah, I was really pleased to win that. So you go for, you know, I never win anything. I can't say that anymore because I won everything this time. Right, I can just put that to the side. Then I won, actually earlier in the year, I won something from Suki, the brown-eyed stitcher. And she said, put together your wish list on 1, 2, 3 stitch, and then she'd pick some stuff for me, and she did. And so I got, out of the things I put, she picked Amethyst, which will be my first Carolyn Manning design. So I've seen loads of people do these, and I'm thinking, well, I should try it and see what it's like. But the only one that's really appealed is this one, because it's purple. So yeah, I'll give that a go at some point. So thank you very much, Suki. And also, she picked another drawn thread, the Herb Garden. Can you see that? Oh, the glare. Oh, there's a cat in there. There's a cat and all the herbs. So at some point, I will start that one. Probably not next year though, because I've got all those dragons to start. And she sent me a floss of blue aster, which is all pinky, purple, blue combos. So that's lovely. Thank you. And then I bought some stuff. Not satisfied with getting all that free stuff. I bought some stuff as well now. It's not bad. Anyway, so a while ago I told you that I asked Sam from Chromatic Alchemy to dye me some fabric for the full coverage pattern that I wanted to do without a background. So it was Planet Dragons. Let me show you. Oh, that's not coming up. I wonder if I can fix it now and then it'll... I've not tried this on the fly. I don't know why it's not coming up. Dragon... Planet will be under P, won't it? Oh, because it's not in there. That'll be why. Oh, here we go. No, it doesn't want to show. Well, that's annoying. There we go. Anyway, she sent me this. Oh, I can't. It's so big. Ugh. Look, it's amazing. Look at the sparkliness and the pinkness, and yeah, looks like space. Oh, this is fabulous. Amazing piece of fabric. Thank you very much, Sam. So yeah, so now I don't have to stitch all that background. So I will be starting that next year. Not quite sure when, but I will work that out and put it on my Notion. So if any of you guys want to stitch it with me, Sam already knows how to dye it, so you can ask her. And then I've been looking for this as my unicorn chart, knowing that I was going to stitch a lot of dragons next year. I've been hunting down this chart on eBay, but it's been going for some stupid amount of money because it is out of print. But I finally got it. This is Majestic Wizard. Majestic Wizard? Oh, Magnificent Wizard, sorry. And look at that dragon. And the castle, and the wizard. And the wizard reminds me of my husband. Not because he's old or anything. If you're watching this map, that's not why the wizard reminds me of you. It's that beard, obviously. Look at that magnificent beard. And I like to think that the wizard and the dragon are just, you know, practicing their magic with each other. They're actually friends. Anyway, I'm going to look forward to stitching my first Dimensions kit with all its multiple flosses and stuff on that at some point next year. Oh, look at his cloak as well. He's got an amazing cloak. Yeah. Anyway, so I got that. And I also bought, I've been eyeing up these for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. These blackwork designs by, and I can't quite pronounce it, mainly because I can't also read it very well. I think it's Ajise? That's probably wrong. Oh, there you go, there's it written. I still can't pronounce that. Anyway, it's a blackwork design of a jellyfish, but it also has sequins in it and beads in it, and that's my cat yowling. And so I think that's going to be quite fun. Do that. I can do it in some murky, dark fabric. Yeah, that's going to look good. And they also had some lovely, these 3 blackwork and cross-stitch butterflies sets. I've only bought the blue one so far. If you want to know where to get these from, I can give you the link. They only come in, I've only seen them come in printed forms, but she does, whoever designs these has done all of these different ones, and they're all lovely. And then she does there's some lovely birds and black work going on, sparrows and grapes, which I might get at some point. I quite like the ladybug and daisy. That's quite cool. But yeah, but I'll probably go through all the butterflies first. So yeah, that was also my purchase, and that was it. And I haven't worked out what my Stitch from Stash budget is like for August. I dread to think. I think I'm well over. Oops. So I will try not to buy anything this month, which could be difficult because, well, no, it should be okay. I am going to I'm going to the Bristol retreat at the end of the month, so that'll be cool. And if any of you are going to be there, let me know, and I will look forward to seeing you. I've also got my triathlon this month, so I need to get some more exercise done and to stop being ill. I've been ill again last month since I saw you last. Combo of doing exercise and looking after granddaughter means that I was quite vulnerable to catching diseases. She sneezed on me, that was it. I was got down for a week. I mean, she's still lovely, but can she stop making me ill, please? So yeah, so that's what I'm focusing on this month, triathlon, and then my reward is going to Stitchy Day at the end of the month, and work as well, stuff. And that's it. I think that's all I've got to say. Have I remembered everything? I've said thank you to people, shown you all the stuff I bought. Have I forgotten anything? No, I think that's it. Okay, well, thank you very much for getting to this point with me rambling on. Oh, it's another hour. Oh, I thought I was gonna be shorter this time. Never mind. Enjoy your month, and hope you get lots of stitching time, and that you're well, and all of that good stuff. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.